What is up, guys? It is Farzy here, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to build a freezer room in Minecraft. Before we start, I just want to say you can build this room in any kind of shape room you want. In my case, it's just a long rectangle, but any shape will do, but I would recommend having a stone floor. The walls and ceiling don't matter. For your first set of blocks, you'll need a bunch of campfires, an equal amount of water bottles, and a bunch of raw meat. Not just one kind, but different kinds. Alright, when you're in your room, go to one of your walls, and you're going to make a line of 3 with fireplaces, probably a couple blocks from your doorway. So just like this, 3 of them, a couple blocks gap. Then just continue that gap going down. So this is 1, 2 gap, 1, 2, fireplaces, 1, 2, fireplaces, 1, 2, fireplaces. When you're done doing this, you're gonna go do the exact same thing on the opposite side. This next step requires you to be very careful, so listen closely. Going 1 row of campfires at a time, we're gonna place meat on all the campfires in that row, then quickly put out the fire. It's important to do this quick, otherwise all the meat will pop off and get cooked. So that's why I said do 1 row at a time. Do any kind of variation of meat or cookable blocks, put out the fires, and do this for all of your campfires. Okay, that seemed easy enough. Now we're going to do the exact same thing 2 more times. I know it's kind of tedious, but we're going to make 2 more rows above on each one and do it again. I would personally recommend do again 1 row at a time. Don't do these both together because you might end up wasting water bottles. Just do 1 more layer, then when you're done with this, do 1 more layer after that, and then come back. If you did everything right, it should look like this. Now it's time for our next set of blocks. So take out compressed ice, blue ice, snow blocks, and normal snow. And what you're going to do is first start in between the rows and start placing down just some simple stacks of blocks. Nothing too organized. Make sure it's very random and sporadic. Different blocks, even mix them together like this, but just do different clumps, and you maybe even skip some, like in this case, just leave it a little bit blank. But the point is you want to make a bunch of variation to make it look like it's random freezing patterns with ice. Also, as you just saw right there, I also put some blocks in the ground. That is the next step. After you do your stacks, go around the ground, put down random blocks like this, bring it to the middle as well, and you want to have not most of the stone, but maybe like 30% of your stone floor turned into any of these 4 blocks. And speaking of that 4th block, the little snow here, this might melt if you have torches in here, but if you can put some of these in, it does look pretty cool. So mix it up a bunch, do stuff like this, and then come back. Alright, that looks really good and frozen. Now the final step I have for these racks of food, which I should have said earlier, my apologies, that is take out a spruce trap door and do 3 stacked up like this on the end. That way it looks like an actual shelf, not just like floating blocks. So do that on all of them, and then once again, come back. This looks great and all now, but let's say you're in survival and you don't want monsters spawning in here. Take out some sea lanterns, just for the sole purpose that it kind of blends in with the ice. Now unfortunately, as you can see, this will melt your little slabs of snow, so do this with caution, but if you're in survival, this is probably worth it. So that is about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your awesome new freezer room. Again, get creative with it. Don't just make it simple and vanilla. Really mix it up with all the ice. And if you have any other cool ideas that I didn't list, please let me know. But guys, that'll be it from me. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I will talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.